This was my first time at Untitled Elite. Did it hold up to the other high-profile cons that happen in this location? Untitled Elite was held at the Hyatt Regency O'Hare in Rosemont, Illinois. This is the same location where Anime Central, Anime Midwest, and many other cons are held. Like always, this is a great location to have a convention. They did not use the convention center this year, but it didn't matter as this con was pretty small. This con is put on by the same people that run Anime Midwest, and because of it, it really just feels like a mini Anime Midwest, but in the best way possible. The dealer's room and artist alley at Untitled Elite were pretty small, but that doesn't mean there wasn't good stuff in there. Honestly, this was one of the better small dealer's rooms I've ever seen. There was plenty of stuff in there that almost made me go broke. I'm sure everyone could find something they liked. Like Anime Midwest, Untitled Elite had a con suite. The con suite is an area in the con where they provide free ramen and soda all weekend so you won't go hungry. The game room at this convention was pretty nice and matched the size of the con very well. Going forward though, it would be nice to see the game room increase in size. Sometimes it just felt like there wasn't that much to play. For the size of this con, they had a pretty good lineup of guests. People like Greg Ayers, Todd Habercorn, and Shinichi Watanabe, as well as many others, really helped make this con a lot of fun. All the panels seemed to go very well. Everything started on time, which is something a lot of cons seem to have trouble with. I think the biggest redeeming factor about this convention was the organization. Everything was extremely well organized. You could tell a lot of thought went into every aspect of the convention. Finally, they did have a few different dances going on throughout the weekend. First, on Friday was the formal ball. This dance had an amazing turnout and ended up being one of my favorite events for the whole weekend. On Saturday, V for Villains played. This also went pretty good. If you're into rock, you should really check them out. There were 2 raves at this convention, one on Friday night and one on Saturday night. Both had great music and pretty good lighting. They were a ton of fun. The only thing is they felt really empty. This isn't the con's fault, but it still affected how the raves felt. This whole con honestly felt like there wasn't enough going on at any given point. The size of this convention is small. Location gets a 10 out of 10. The Hyatt in Rosemont is a beautiful hotel, and it held this convention very well. The dealer's room gets an 8 out of 10. It had something in there for everyone, but at the same time, it felt a bit small. The game room gets a 7 out of 10. The games they had were all fun. It just felt like there weren't enough. That doesn't mean it wasn't a good game room. For what it was great. Organization gets a 10 out of 10. This con was extremely well organized. Everything seemed to start right on time, and the whole weekend went without a hitch. Panels get an 8 out of 10. The panels that were happening were all really fun. Once again, it just felt like there weren't enough happening at any given time. It would be great to see them get more panel rooms next year so they could host more panels. Guests get an 8 out of 10. The guests were great. There was someone for everyone. The only thing I would say is that having more musical guests would probably help this con out a lot. Staff gets a 10 out of 10. I had no problems at all with any of the staff. They all seemed to be pretty down to earth and acted as though they really just wanted to help people out and make sure the con ran smooth. Raves get a 9 out of 10. The raves were really fun, there's no doubt. The DJs did a great job. I just wish it wasn't so empty in there. All in all, this was a fun, small con. It felt like there wasn't ever enough happening, but whenever things did happen, it was always super fun and super well organized. My hope for this con is that they really try to expand next year. Go for more guests and more panel rooms. I also really want to see more people show up at this convention. If you're in the Chicago area, you really should go. The more people that go, the better the con will be. At the end of the day, I give Untitled Elite 2014 a 7.8 out of 10. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you want to support this channel and our dream of one day doing videos for every single con, go to our channel and on the right hand side, click on the button that says support. Anything that you can give is much appreciated. Also, check the description for links to the Convention Reviews Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and to my Twitch where I stream games all the time. And finally, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.